kind of in the middle-ish area that we can kind of AoE and finish off hopefully quickly. I think that's how we want it to go. Bullark, does that sound right to you?
Sounds right. And let's make one thing clear. If we can't manage golems, we can't kill this fight. The best thing we can do is figure out golems, get to the fight at the end of the fight, and not have enough DPS on the boss. That's going to sound like a horrible idea for you guys, but that's the best problem we can have. Yeah, Furnius was blowing those, doing a lot of damage on those ads. Exto was doing a lot of damage on those ads as well, so if he's not here, that's gonna... probably hurt a bit. Oh, you're good, Invictus. Nothing wrong with asking questions. At least you ask questions. These guys...
Yeah, we just die, and then he's like, "Do we need to go over anything?" And crickets. That's all it is. Crickets.
Stampeding roar. Stampeding roar.
Oh, you could have grabbed a potion cap.
Hey, ask me how to tank instead, okay? Ask the right questions, Jasmine.
Ask Bullark how to tank and I'll tell you.
Taunt?
Do everything for Bullark? Let me take out the map here. Map. Alright, we got a star here. Oh, okay, great.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
So Warlocks, I need one gate from here to the opposite point every pull.
Gateway.
Cool.
I'll take care of cursing the boss then.
Cool. The answer is no, Ash. I'll start it up as floor tanking. We'll see how that continues on. If not, we'll eventually switch maybe to immunities. Alright, let's Ventus up. Let's get some fresh buffs. Cast, hurry, flasks. Ventus. Too many people are ready without a Ventus activated. Can I get a fort, please? Wits, you're the only one, by the way. It's your job tonight. Thank you. Alright, following people, Ventus, Jirasu, Casatella, Verds, Wits, Murgle, Skyrie.
Yeah, I was just buying one out of the bank since I didn't think of it earlier.
You're good. Skyrie, do you have yours?
What is it?
Skyrie. I can't.
Oh,
I don't have one right now. Give me a second.
Trade Invictus if you need one.
I just got it. Make sure you bring some every week. All right. Nari, Nuke, sorry, not Nari. Nuke, Clyde, Jesme. You guys good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yep.
Cool.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain. Can you adapt to new
Watch the traps. Knockback and then beams.
Tranquility.
Beams in 3.
Anti-magic shell.
Traps, get out. You're only coming here, Mythin. You're only coming this far. We're planting
I'll
here.
watch
Wait
the
for it.
video.
And we go.
Stampeding roar. Divine shield. Stampeding roar. Healing tide.
See, I don't get it, Fo.
Life between divine him.
And we're planting. Watch the beams. Watch the knockback and beams in 3.
Anti-magic shell.
Toned boss.
Spirit link. Turtle.
Alright. Let's wipe it up.
golems, your assistance is required.
Watch your step.
Analysis should prove terminated. Another failed test cell.
Alright, few things to specifically Valo. You're not picking up traps anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Who cleared the first trap? Somebody cleared a trap.
Hey, I went to X.
Right at the last, on this pull right now at the end, I cleared one trap and I saw two. I mean, I cleared bombs. Sorry.
Right, so I'm asking for traps. Lore, your traps are later, and those are not the traps you're clearing. So you guys are picking up this first set of trap, and you're holding it. And I'll try and communicate that better. I was too focused on the people dying on the intermission. Mythin, you were pretty much on Skull for that. You can come up to here with the boss. Give us more room. This should bait the right pillar and give us less far to travel. So Casatella, Nuclide, Jesme, and Glor, the 4 people picking up traps, and you're holding it for a fair decent amount of time. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Everybody else. Beams, Jesme mentioned it, but please, if you're melee especially, try and aim it to the side or towards the back of the boss. Try and get out of the middle, basically. The middle needs to be safe. So find an angle. I don't care if you're parrying for 5 seconds. Get out of the way and stop trying to kill people. I know you're not trying, but that's what's happening.
What about the bombs? You have people designated for that as well?
No, it's Glor. Yes, I do. It's Glor. Jesme, no, you're not clearing those.
We're on slide 9, right? That's the one that we're clearing.
No, that's later. Yeah. Okay. Slide
So
9.
the knockback, the knockback from square, and then we clear the next set of traps in the middle, right?
No, it's after
Slide
the
10.
it's after tactical destruction. The
No,
the
no, I
the
know
one
that, I
the
know
one the one from the knockback on square is Casatella and Nuclide. You guys are after tactical. There's a set that's gonna spawn, and it's after the chaos.
Oh yeah. No, I understand. Yeah, it's way later, but
Yeah.
we're moving from square to that one safe spot, like that channel.
Oh, I
that we
forgot to
talked
put
about.
Moon. Where is Moon?
Is this pull good or no?
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Time to analyze your threshold for pain. Can you adapt to new hazards? Resilience to extreme temperatures.
Beams.
anti-magic
Invictus. Come over here. I don't care about your opener right now.
Hazards.
It's from square over to the other point. The markers don't exist for you. Like square me, not square the floor. So you're not on a marker when you drop that. Plant, plant, plant.
Watch your step.
Now go. Sorry. Go now. Ad should be focused. We're going.
I'm very confused. Are you talking about the portal? I didn't place the portal.
Oh, you didn't? You Nurgle did? Sorry. Knockback. Stay.
Tranquility.
Okay, Ash up. Trap spawning now. Get out.
Rebirth. Anti-magic shell.
Just on good.
Healing
Good.
tide.
Beams.
Dead?
Rallying cry.
There's a golem on the floor right under the boss. Nuclide and gas. Make sure you grab yours.
Taunt boss.
Oh, you're dead. Ah. I got it. Traps are out.
Taunt boss.
Alright, this is going to be where we gate. As soon as tactical happens, golems are focused right now.
Mana tide.
And we gate. So boss is on moon. The arrows need to go to the right side. Alright, cool. We lived it. People didn't know what to do here. Not everybody's doing their homework. Let's wipe it.
Ice block.
Let's take a moment.
So you mean the direction that we're running, arrows run to the right, everyone else goes to the left because we have that clear spot to survive.
I'll show it really quickly.
Yeah, and also to clarify, I don't know if everybody has the beautiful week aura that Jessme posted, but I definitely see people where it's saying 3, 2, 1, and they're still kind of scrimmaging and moving around. And I just feel like you should be planting anytime it's around 3 to 2 seconds.
I didn't see it, Jessme. Can you post it again? I'm scrolling up to see if I can see it.
He didn't do it this time. Unfortunately, it was last week. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll send it
okay.
to you.
Yeah, I don't have it. It wasn't here.
All right, let's. So Invictus and Murgle, the gateway is from point to point. Yeah, exactly. If you can't do point to point, which it doesn't seem like you can, just edge it a bit forward so you can kind of even it out. Yeah, you're good. Everybody, look at my screen, please.
Gateway.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, good. We got Valo missing. Jess and Ash already seen it. All right, so transfer number 2 for tactical. For those that have looked at this, you know it, but this is where chaos starts, and we've got a lot going on. We got tactical happening, we got golems happening, we got a pushback happening, we got some beams happening, and people are wondering, where do I go? Kind of gonna draw it out, and I'll show you really quickly what it's supposed to look like, but it's not what it looked like there, and that's kind of what I expected, but that's okay. Once we transfer boss goes over to moon, and that's going to be his standing point, pretty much his stack point. We got 4 people with embers. Their objective is going to be to stack on this side in a way that they aren't hitting each other. Everybody else, your objective is to get knocked in this safe spot as tight as you can to this trap without actually hitting it. That means there should be a whole line here of people. Obviously Try and be max range so you don't get hit by these lines. Range, don't be afraid. If you're far back and you're safe, you can still hit the boss. The goal is to have a safe line right here where we're avoiding the trap, and the embers right here. This is a moment of personals. We ain't got many of those in this fight, but pop a personal, try and line it up. If you hit a trap, you've got a bit of leeway. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It feels chaotic looking at this, but trust me, it's not so bad. Of course, it's not gonna. You got all the circles right here on the right side. This guy probably went too far left for his own good sake. These two should have scooted a bit right and let him slot behind. But you see all this stack right here? They're all going to get knocked back in the safe spot for those that align correctly. And everybody's safe. Except the one guy that decided to get knocked into traps because he was off. So that's what we're looking for. Embers on the side. And people getting knocked into the safe zone right here. So it's going to take... Yep.
On that last pull, you know how we have traps over here by circle?
Can we finish the point I was trying to make first? Or is it the same thing?
It is. Well, there's a trap here by diamond. I don't know if it was supposed to be there or not, but I think it made the channel a little bit smaller.
I think it happened after it.
No, I got knocked into it. I was standing on the right side to get knocked back, and then
if there was
a trap there, I'm like, oh.
If there was a trap on diamond, it shouldn't have been there. So that's bad interruption, goal and focus. So we'll just have to clean that up.
I think the Ember people are going to get knocked into traps.
Probably.
No,
there's not enough room to not.
Yeah, I was about to say that I definitely, when I've been over there, it's like, I don't know how you squeeze enough to where you don't get him multiple, because obviously it fans out, but not get hit into the traps. And then you take another stack and it gets kind of brutal.
Getting one stack, if you've got a personal, you'll be okay. If people are up close, these guys were super far back in their lane, that's when you get knocked back into it for sure. If you're up closer to the boss, it feels squeezed up a bit, but you should be. There's two guys that should be in an angle that's safe, maybe just one. But we're all popping personals here, so we're avoiding as much damage as we can. And the healers know that the Embers people are the people that are in a tougher spot, let's say that. So they do have a certain kind of focus on you guys. So do your best, pop defensive. Let's span it out. I know it looks bad. If we time our things right and we do it right, it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah, Fo, I think. Sorry.
No, go.
I was saying, Fo, yeah, you're right. I mean, I saw them get knocked into. I think I got knocked into like 2 traps because there was one that was there, but I don't think it was supposed to be there.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Time to analyze your threshold for
Alright, traps, get out. Knockback. Got beams now. Traps out. We're planting here. We're waiting for golems are focused, and as soon as they come out, by the way, and tactical go.
Stampeding roar. Stampeding roar. Divine shield.
Golems. Watch it.
Ring of peace. Stampeding roar. Tranquility.
Some traps. Get out.
Divine him.
There's one.
Anti-magic shell.
Cass, you missed your golem, by the way. It was standing on the floor.
Taunt boss. Knocking back.
This is where you'd use it, knock light, nuke light. Yeah, good.
Watch your step.
Good, traps get out. And we're baiting at the gate.
Taunt boss.
Plant for beams. Golems are coming out. Focus golems.
Rebirth.
Watch your step.
Anybody take it, doesn't matter. Tactical, we gate. Boss goes to moon.
Anti-magic
Embers on the right side.
turtle.
Knocking back.
Healing time.
That's the left side.
Watch your step.
Alright, let's reset this.
Ring of peace.
So is there? I know we went over the placement of the lines for the square transition, but is there any placement for the lines for the first transition?
No.
All right, well that's helpful because now that we're going, I guess counterclockwise in theory, being on the right side or whatever, like, doesn't make sense because you're going to get knocked back into a trap, then go to move, get hit by a line, and then you activate the traps that are right there.
I'm not sure I follow.
So after the first roar type, you know, technical destruction, you're running over there, right? So we get the lines, we get knocked back, which we're getting knocked back into the traps. If we're on the same theory of the square transition, that's what I'm going off of. That's why I wanted to clarify if there was an actual placement for it, because then if we get knocked back into the traps, you're going that counterclockwise from that location to go to square, so you're activating the traps on that same side. So it's like, that's how I died, was I got knocked into a trap, got the debuff, got hit by the line because I got out of the trap, but then positioning, I tried to run, but the trap was already activated. So to make things more simple, I think on that first transition, we need to try to bait on this left side, or whatever you want to call it, like on this side.
Yep.
To try to get your room, so traps are going to be opening up on obviously circle and probably.
I mean, circle is literally so it's gonna be these two.
Right, exactly. And I got knocked back into this one because I was again the same logic of square. So I got knocked back here. So then I'm running, got hit by my line, then ate a trap because that was planned. But I just thought we should have the lines on this side. Only makes sense. I just didn't hear of like where they should go on that first transition.
The first transition, you can play smart. Whoever has the lines, probably try and avoid it. Aim it towards the outer edge. Definitely don't be behind the boss here because there's a knockback happening at the same time as at the same time as the lines. Everybody else getting knocked towards the middle is just helpful for them because we're moving towards blue. One thing to note: golems. Cass, I think you missed your golem. You're the only one that didn't have it. I thought it was a minute that they're on the floor. It seemed to have expired really quickly, so I'm not sure if that was a minute or if that was less. But just be mindful.
I think that transition that we looked at your screen, Balark, I think that specific transition is the only time where there's like very specific places that the Ember people need to be, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I clarified it, because in all reality, for you to say it doesn't matter, in my opinion, I don't think that's right, because if you're on that side like we discussed, I feel like you're putting yourself in a bad situation.
But you put yourself in that position thinking it was like the second transition, but you kind of mix up the transitions. You applied the second transitions theory to the first one, so it just doesn't apply. You still got to be smart and not get knocked back into traps. That's why I'm saying it doesn't matter. Just don't get knocked back into traps.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold.
Anti-magic shell.
Traps. Watch the knockback. Then we got beams. Traps get out. plant. We got golems, switch to golems, switch to golems.
Watch your step.
Tactical happens, so roar and go.
Divine shield.
What? I was in front of you guys. How did that hit me? Oh, bomb. Shoot. Okay.
And we got a knockback, then beams.
Tranquility.
Don't move.
Traps, get out.
Divine him.
Cast, get that golem.
Anti-magic shell.
Knockback coming up. This is where cast and nuclide, you clear your traps. Did I spawn that double set, or did the...
That was you.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Spirit link. Darkness.
Golems, focused golems.
Watch your step.
And tactical gate away.
Stampeding roar.
Boss on moon, watch it. There's an extra trap here.
Humankind.
Like
Revival.
that?
Kind of, yeah.
Watch your step.
And
Yeah, see, there's an extra trap in the way, you see it?
yeah, that's apparently my bad. And I just spawned the wrong traps anyways, so alright, let's reset this.
I definitely saw it that time, like you were like what the strategy is. Like it seemed to line up properly that time.
And there was a bad trap in the way, and people with them. Let's wipe it, guys.
Knocking back.
Okay. Question I have, well, when the we have the red circle, time comes for you not to move. You said try to make that beam go to the left or the right,
Yeah.
so it doesn't go through the middle. Does that line once it goes through you, does it?
Yeah, it keeps traveling.
activate a Sorry?
It keeps
No, it
traveling,
doesn't
but it doesn't
activate
activate
Does it
traps.
activate a trap?
No.
Well, see where I'm at. This little trap that was behind me.
That activates on the second set of trap that spawns. It's just beams happen pretty much at the same time.
Okay, that's what instantly killed me. I did
Yeah,
the
there's-
line and behind me it blew up and yeah, it killed me.
Yeah, there's an overlap of
Alright.
mechanic there.
All right. That's,
Sure. On pull though, you can probably hang out towards this side more. Being far that way is probably a hindrance to you right now. We're all gonna be here.
No,
and
this is where you guys were at. I was at the same side you guys were at. You moved up a little bit. and I
so
went to the left.
my point here is, by the time there's lines, the boss is on star, and you're far from everybody. And after that, we have to stack over here. So you being far that way on pull is just a hindrance on your movement. I'm saying you'd have better results starting here, and you'd be in a better position. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, so I think on the first transition, you should just point the arrows to the sides. Because we're going to move from skull over to circle. You can point the arrows towards X and
triangle
towards between skull and square.
That's not the sides though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
I mean,
it is.
my
Yeah,
only question was
no,
that.
he's talking about something else, Rosser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But-
for the first transition, because we're moving from skull over to circle, right? So
Yeah.
we can just point before the transition, we get the arrows. So I was pointing it back here towards skull, but I think there's a knockback at the same time. So I think it's
Yep.
actually safer to point the arrow to between square and skull, and also towards X.
The other safe point would be towards the wall on the right, and not towards X.
Yeah, I agree with that. The towards the wall.
Okay.
So it's looking at circle right now. It's right of circle towards the wall, or left of circles towards triangle, or skull. Like those are your two directions there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Anti-magic shell.
And you adapt to new hazards.
All right, we got lines. Find a spot. Knockback. Lines don't move.
Watch your step.
Traps, get out. Good. We got golems, focus golems, golems. Whoever has lines, stay in position.
Watch your step.
Tactical, we're moving.
Stampeding lore. Stampeding
Don't forget the
lore.
interrupts.
Divine shield.
We got pushback, and then beams.
Watch your step.
Traps get out, sorry.
Divine him.
Cass, do you have a bomb right now that I don't see?
Anti-magic shell.
No.
Somebody keeps taking a trap and clearing stuff.
No, I took one and cleared one like I'm supposed to.
Okay, you cleared the wrong one.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to clear
I
yet.
love it.
No, you cleared the wrong one, Cass. Knockback? And use this window right here to clear now. I mean, no use clearing early. Because it'll influence how that spawns right there.
Spirit link.
Taunt boss.
Divine shield.
Got beams, golems, focus golems, please. As soon as tactical, we all gate, we all go into position. People with embers can go quickly. Go. Don't
Stampeding
wait.
lore.
Embers to the right, embers, to the right, embers. That's the left.
Revival.
And I gotta keep that position instead of getting knocked back. Cool. Jesme and Laura, those are yours. Badly spawned, but those are yours. Alright, let's reset it.
Anti-magic shell.
So timing of when you clear is super important because it influences what traps are going to spawn. Because certain traps are already there, those traps won't spawn there. They're going to spawn somewhere else. So don't clear traps too early and make sure you clear the right one.
Hey, hurry.
Yeah.
One thing I'm doing, what was that boss in Sanctum where we had to leap or do some sort of movement ability to get back onto the platform?
You talking about Artificer?
No, the other guy. No, the other one that does a knockback. Like you get a debuff, you have to face
Cassia?
away.
Remnant.
Yes, remnant.
It's like, yeah, as I said, there's a lot of them.
So I'm getting on the knockbacks with the beams. I'm actually doing the remnant strategy where rather than getting knocked into a trap, I'm leaping as I'm getting knocked back and I'm like negating the knockback.
Oh, okay, so you're actually not moving. Interesting, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that when I was healing, which was nice, because you could just trank. It was like, sweet. So you don't get knocked back or nothing, but, you know, now I'm booming again, so hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Anti-magic shell.
Adapt to new hazards.
Ooh. Fun.
Your resilience to extreme temperatures.
And beams.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Taunt boss.
Plant. Golems focus.
Watch your step.
Roar and we're running away.
Stampeding lore. Stampeding lore. Tranquility.
Traps, get out.
Light the king. Divine him.
Beams. Yeah.
Rebirth.
We got knockback coming up. Cast and nuke cloud, you can clear yours.
Anti-magic
Laura,
shell.
get your bomb. Part. Glide and class here. Good. And traps, get out.
Toned boss.
Alright. We plan for these beams. Golems are coming up. Whoever gets the next set of circles, make sure you go as soon as you can towards your marker. Towards your side. Golems, golems, golems. Tactical gate. Leave away.
Stampeding roar.
Boss is in position. Knockback, watch it.
Ice block.
And trap spawning, watch it. Chest and lore.
Healing tide. Anti-magic
Alright, wipe
shell.
it. We'd be able to go around, we just had a bad spawn on the first one, Jess.
Yeah, Glorin, I did it.
Yeah, I think so.
Clear.
Yeah. It's okay. We knew this would take some wipes to figure out and get into a groove, guys. It's already better. I think the cast that block on the left side was good. If you've got an immunity and you want to go into no man's land and immune it, I love it. That was really good. Yeah, I don't know either, Mythin. Game caught you sleeping, I guess. I don't know.
So I just want to say on that transition, we did really good with those circles.
Yeah.
Gateway.
I was going to mention earlier, but we were pulling pretty quick. You can actually overlap the circles without overlapping the person, and you don't get double tapped, so you can squeeze into a real small space, and we did that on that last pull.
Yeah, to reduce confusion, people with embers on that second tactical destruction, you're going towards moon and you're going towards diamond and circle. That's where you're going. If you've got an immunity like Cass and you want to point it in the other direction to give others more room, I like that. Just make sure you're not dying doing that.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Time
1.
to analyze your threshold for pain.
Anti-magic shell.
To new hazards.
Good. And plant lines, watch the knockback. Don't move. Traps, get out.
Toned boss.
We got golems coming out. Focus golems. Lines plant. Golems, golems, golems.
Watch your step.
Tactical, we're going.
Stampeding roar. Stampeding roar.
Golems, golems, golems. Keep the interrupts going, please. Interrupts, interrupts, interrupts. Watch the lines.
Remember, don't move.
Good. Traps coming out. Get out. Traps out. Just me and Nuclide, get your bomb.
Anti-magic shell. Divine him.
Good. Next knockback, Nuclide and Cass.
Toned boss.
Bombs and beams and beams and knockback at the same time. Good. Traps out.
Watch your step.
We're baiting on gate right here. Watch it. Beams plant. Golems coming out. Focus golems. We're also running across the room as soon as tactical happens. And we're going for a position right now. Gate away. Let's go do our thing. Make sure interrupts happen.
Healing tide.
We got a bad bait there. No, we got a bad bait. Cool. Wipe it.
for disposal.
Excuse me. All right, so
With your meager capabilities, this was the only
excuse me.
outcome.
The tanks bait the traps. That's correct. We position the boss in a specific position that'll spawn specific traps. So tactical at the end there, it basically hit the wrong pillars. It hit the pillars right at the entrance plus this pillar over here
Gateway.
because we weren't stacked properly. Now, what does that mean, not stacked properly? How do you actually bait tactical? We actually, as a group, have to make sure that we're on this little gate right here. Not to the side over here, maybe over here. Just fiddling around. Oh, I got it. Reset. Maybe. Taunt method. Yeah, thank you. I don't have lead.
Adapt to new hazards.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you for the gate. That means not spread out, hoping you don't actually, like, I'm close to gate and we're at gate. No, I actually need you guys to be on the gate. It works as a general closest to pillars, and if people are moving too quickly, spread out too quickly, and not stacked properly, people with arrows are the only exception. Obviously, don't stack on the group, but that's 16 of you left that can be on gate waiting for it. Probably Jarasu. Not Jarasu, just me. One or two between square and triangle for sure.
No. For the after the first tactical transition,
Yeah.
the arrows that go out.
Yeah.
I feel like the safest spots to point them is the back towards circle.
He's literally on circle, so you can't point anything towards circle.
Well, yeah. Well, so that basically that wall on the right side.
Yeah, that's what we said. Towards triangle or towards circle. They're both good. Triangle is literally perpendicular to...
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain. And adapt to new hazards.
Traps. Watch these lines. Knock back and plant. Got beams.
Magic shell.
And watch the traps.
Life hazards.
We're baiting right here. Golems, switch to golems. Lines stay.
Watch your step.
Stampeding roar. Divine stampeding roar. Tiger's lust.
For disposal.
Alright, boss is in position.
Tranquility.
Sorry, lines.
Watch your step.
That's my bad.
New hazards. Marked for disposal.
Oof, that was awkward.
Beams in
Yep.
5.
Divine hit. Anti-magic shell.
Just made clear diamond.
Taunt boss.
And knock back.
Knocking back.
Cassius is you.
Spirit link.
Watch your step.
Oh, come on. I'm screwing this up royally. Cool.
Revival.
Alright, this is where we bait on gate.
Healing tide.
Bait on gate. We wait for tactical and then we move. Now move. Go. Do your thing. Boss is going to be on moon. You guys get into position. Gotta make sure these golems don't spawn stuff. Yeah, so I got bad spawns there.
Anti-magic shell.
Alright. Wipe it. Reset. Hmm.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So should those traps that got awkward when I said something, should they have been closer to the edge there?
I'm not sure what moment you're talking about.
The
Oh right, yeah.
knockback
So
on the first one,
yeah, no. So they should have been on both on circle. The one on diamond should be safe.
Okay, yeah, because that's kind of where I was standing. Because obviously the knockback. So I just wanted to make sure where I should be standing.
Yeah,
in the future
you
so I
should
was
be
in the right
safe there if I do my job right. Yeah, bombs on tactical first one. Be very mindful of where they are. I've seen a few people step over them. Definitely hurts. We got some casualties every pull.
Gateway.
To those that don't have embers during those tacticals, please make sure you still keep interrupting. I mean, even embers, once you're in position, good idea to keep the interrupts at least on those golems if you can. Sorry, Ash, I saw the node update. You good?
Yeah, I just didn't send the thing for just me to see Israeli.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the traps.
Anti-magic shell.
Push back. And beams plant. Traps out.
Toned boss.
Stacking on boss here. Golems are out. Focus golems. Watch the beams. Plant.
Watch your step.
Stampeding lord. Stampeding lord. Divine shield. Turtle. Healing tide. Ring of peace. Rallying cry. Tranquility. Ring of peace.
Watch your step.
Wind rush.
Watch traps. Cast grab your trap. Watch the beams. Plant.
Anti-magic shell.
New Clyde and cast. Next knockback. Clear your 2 traps. Knockback in 5. Beams as well.
Knocking back. Watch your step.
Spirit link.
Everybody on gate here. Beams, watch it. And golems, wait for tactical, then we gate. Wait for tactical, guys.
Watch your step.
Wait for tactical. Good. Alright, find your positions. Boss is on skull. Diamond. Find your crack.
Anti-magic shell. Iron bar.
He's not in position when he flashes it. That's my bad. Just me and lore.
Ice block. Stampeding lord.
Alright, wipe it.
Marked for disposal.
Knocking back.
Resilience to extreme temperatures.
You must have to move him pretty fast after that second transition.
I moved him too far. That's my problem there. I kind of... Because he moves really awkwardly because he's casting midway and he's doing stuff and then he stops. And so every reposition, massive reposition is finicky. I just need to figure that one out.
Gateway.
I think we did.
Wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the Ember, I was running and I'm like, uh-oh, I don't know if I'm fast enough, so I had to leap into some random spot and I died.
Josh, are you good? All right. One thing to note: wait for the tactical destruction cast. And I know I freaked out twice there. The first one was warranted. The second one, you guys did okay. I too focused on crying about the first one. I didn't even notice the cast go off. You're good. The rest of you, you were doing all right. I'm just bad at my job. I'm looking for opportunities to scream at people. That's all. It's not true.
Oh, but I did learn that hunter pets tend to get stuck on these traps.
Oh, nice.
The ones against the wall here. They're in a little corner here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is my pets? I'm like, where are my pets? And they're stuck in the trap.
Fort, please.
The bugs game. Yeah, wrong spec. There it is.
Quits Fort. Thank you.
Just saying.
Yeah, just saying.
2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for
Anti-magic shell.
adapt to new hazards.
Watch the traps. Alright, watch the knockback and plant. I ripped again.
Well, off the pull, you can't.
No, I didn't.
You might want to look at the log.
Watch your step.
Tactical go. I'm just ripping off you left and right now.
Divine shield.
It's okay, as long as we see the aggro table.
Rallying cry.
Watch it.
Ring of peace. Divine him. Tranquility.
And beam's good. Traps are coming out. Get out.
Wind rush. Life cocoon.
What? I got hit with the immolation
Good.
protocol.
Next thing we got is knockback, nuke light and cast.
Peppers, you can use Transcendence to not move on the knockback.
I guess I was standing on someone too.
Anti-magic shell.
Traps are coming out. Get out.
Watch your step.
Spirit link. Revival.
Beams. Everybody else is on gate.
Mana tide.
Watch your
Go.
step.
Boss is on moon. Everybody else is lining up accordingly. Personals as well.
Looking back. Watch your step.
Alright, wait a bit.
Okay.
Beams in.
With your meager capabilities, this was the only outcome.
Alright, let's take break.
Hey, Buller.
Yep.
On that last pull.
Yeah.
So here's this wall is all full of traps. This triangle through circle is full of traps. And then I think this is the trap here, or
No,
this one
those,
should be clear, right?
that should be
These
clear.
two should be clear.
Yeah,
Yeah, so the other trap starts here, right?
correct. That being said, there was a trap on the one you're looking at.
Yeah, I was like, man, there's so little room, so yeah, I didn't want to like crowd that area now.
There was a trap there, but yeah. So those happen when we don't do a good job on interrupts on ads. So we just have to give ads a bit more focus on interrupts and things.
Okay.
Somebody help. Thank you. I'll admit I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed how we've been doing with golem interrupts or golems dying. How quick is it, or how not quick is it? How good are the interrupts or not?
First group is great. After that, it kind of goes to crap.
Okay. What's good about the first one versus the second one?
They all die.
The second one is rougher because we're doing that big chaos thing.
Yep.
How's the grouping,
Yeah.
by the way? Do you feel like you're wasting, or do you think it's useful?
The first one, like I'm just using slappy hands. Sometimes I get 3, so like I don't mind saving that for that. But the
You never
chaotic
use.
movement one, I'm gripping the 2 of them as close as I can and getting Gorfiends on it, and I'm
Right.
getting maybe 1.
Okay, so Gorfien's Grasp may not be useful then, because Tactical 3, we're
The
gonna.
range is just too small.
Right, yeah. That's fine. I just wanted to see if it was useful. If it's not, switch it out. Okay.
No, it's fine. Like I don't care. I can keep it. It just the range is really small. If we get a decent spawn and I get everything quick enough to this one spot, I can group them. But if not, then not doing anything.
Yeah, it's your call. If it's not, if you're getting use out of it 1 out of 10 pulls, then it's a waste.
So, Bullard,
What's up?
on the stack transition where you want the embers all together, I kind of touched on it, but I kept noticing that people are kind of spreading out really far on that side when they can overlap the circles
Right.
and keep themselves in like I mean you could pretty much fit the whole group
Yeah.
in just one trap zone.
What we can do is this. That's all I had. I'll be right back. Yeah, I finally won 1K.
Nice. Nice.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quits. Break is over. Let's see who's back. There's some food on the floor. Eat up. Jirasu, Verds, and Murgle flasks. Can I get AI as well, please? Alright. Wait, you good?
Yep. Gateway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain. Can you adapt to new hazards?
Watch the gates. Good. Plant. Watch the knockback.
Anti-magic shell.
Beams. Trap. Get out. And we're baiting here. Watch it. Beams don't move. Golems are out. Please focus golems. Tactical. We're moving.
Stampeding lore. Stampeding lore. Divine shield.
Knockback. Watch it.
Divine hit. Darkness.
Oh. I moved too early. Screwed myself up.
Iron bark. Rallying cry. Life cocoon.
Knockback, nuclide, and cast. This is yours.
Taunt boss.
Tranquility. Anti-magic shell.
Got trapped. Get out.
Watch your steps.
Spirit Island.
We're planting on gate right now. Beams out. We're waiting. We're waiting. Golems focus. And tactical go. It's going to be personals. Watch the knockback. Interrupts, please. Interrupts, interrupts. Good traps. Chest means lore. He's dead, so he can't be clear. That's okay. Let's wipe it.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss. Knocking back. Watch your step.
Beams in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Jessamine, if you're referring to the square transition we do over there, yeah, it's definitely tight. Like it is, it's pretty impressive.
No, about that's like 3 pulls in a row, and I got the beam during that transition, so I just need to figure it out for myself.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, and one thing that's okay, the people that get, so we're all stacking on that gate. The people that get embers, I don't mind if you guys leave early to try and go find a position. You know where Moon is going to be. If you need to get a bit early to get comfortable with it, I don't mind it. 4 people leaving that gate early is not going to change the direction of that tactical. So if you guys need to leave early, as soon as you get that circle, to try and figure out your positioning in that area, that's okay. We're allowed to cheat right now a bit, just enough so that people can kind of figure it out, get comfortable. But we're talking about the embers here. Everybody else got to be patient and find that gap. Obviously, if tank doesn't spawn the right traps, it makes it a bit weird, like it was there. So, I mean, try and get comfortable, but at the same time, hope your tank does a good job. Mostly Bullark. Bullark sucks with traps. Mythin is okay. Mythin's doing a good job.
Yay.
Fort. Yeah, we gotta make sure we keep focusing those golems, make sure they die quick. Can't let them spawn extra traps.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold.
Traps. Watch the knockback. Beams plant. Let's find it out. I did. Traps, get out.
Taunt boss.
Golems are out. Focus golems. Lions stay. Lions plant.
Stampeding roar.
And go.
Stampeding roar. Divine shield. Rally divine.
Watch the knockback.
Tranquility. Divine him.
Watch traps. Oh, come on, seriously? Just me clear it.
I'll
Light
get it.
spirit link. Anti-magic shell.
No, just the one. It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Glor said he'd take it.
My bad.
Yeah, you're good. Let's improvise. Let's see what happens.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Traps. We're baiting on gate. Beams out. Good.
Turtle.
Golems are coming out.
Bark. Healing vibe.
And wait for tactical.
Stampeding roar.
Go. Boss is on moon. This is personals. Golems remain a priority once you have your position, guys.
Anti-magic shell.
And we got traps spawning. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Got golems spawning traps as well. Watch it.
Reverse. Darkness.
Just swipe it.
Cleared it.
With the new set. Yeah. Let's see where that spawns out of curiosity. Blast still the trap here, Mythin, if you can.
Yep.
Marked for disposal.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Anti-magic
Okay,
shell.
that's what I thought. Cool, that's not so bad.
Can we die now?
Your meager capabilities, this was the only outcome.
No, we want you to beat it, buddy.
To reduce the amount of confusion, I think, Lore, if I call a name, let it happen. I'll change my name as a first to you, though. But if I call a specific name for a specific trap, just let that person do it so that there's no overlap. Like, oh, he asked me to clear something. I don't see it. It must be this. And then there's some guessing going on. And just so we avoid that.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, no, you're good. Point is just to clear up comms, that's it. I need to figure out how that spawned on circle, but I think I just have to go deeper.
Sheesh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for
Anti-magic shell.
Watch traps. Watch the knockback. It's been planned for beams. Beams, traps as well. Watch it.
Toned boss.
We got golems. Go for golems. Go for golems.
Watch your step.
Tactical go.
Stampeding roar. Divine shield.
for disposal.
Okay, nuke light up.
Roar.
After this tactical nuke light.
Rallying cry.
Knocking back.
Tranquility.
Get nuke light up, please.
Wind rush.
Traps out.
Rebirth.
Let's keep going.
Light cocoon.
Watch beams. Nuke light to get your thing.
Anti-magic shell.
No, I despawned as I was clicking it.
Damn. Alright, cool. Let's keep going. Cast. Clear the one in the middle, not the one.
Divine hit.
Knocking back.
Tiger's lust.
Toned boss. Watch your step.
So, yeah. I was still talking about one of the two that you usually do.
Mana tide.
Big heals on Mythin, poor guy.
Watch your step.
Alright, Gate. On Moon.
Stampeding roar.
This is
Anti-magic
personals.
shell. Hitting tide. Sacrifice.
Good. Good move.
Watch your step.
Watch the traps.
Ring of
They're
Peace.
clearing. Keep going. Watch these beams. Still gotta take care of these golems, guys. Golems. Just
Toned boss. Knocking back.
To extreme temperatures.
and we got traps.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
I'm improvising. Go.
Another failed test subject.
Alright, we gotta do better with clearing golems and making sure they don't cast random stuff. Wipe it.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch your step. Knocking back. Watch your step.
3, 2, 1. Gateway.
Sorry, just checking something out really quickly. Nope, don't know. Yeah, sorry. It was 16 though, not 15. Sinria, here's a repair bot. Furnace be slacking.
I was muted, but I put one
Great.
at the beginning of last poll, and the boss got pulled, and I couldn't.
It's all good. Alright guys. Let's try and survive. Watch the bombs. I think we're doing better on the chaotic moment, by the way.
1.
We just gotta do better with golems at that time.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch knockback. Traps. Watch the circles, don't move. Golems are out though. Golems, golems, golems. Wait for beams. Now we go.
Stampeding lore.
Taunt boss.
Divine shield. Rebirth.
Wait,
Rousing confirmed.
Alright, he's not moving anymore. Yes, apparently he
Anti-magic
is.
Watch your step.
Good. Watch the traps.
Sacrifice. Tranquility.
Nuke like they're the ones next to skull, please. When you get your chance on this knockback.
Mana tide.
Knockback coming up. Beams as well, watch it. Plant. Watch these bombs.
Watch your step.
Spirit land.
Everybody's tagging on the gate here. Beams out a group. And plant.
Revival.
We got golems coming out. Golems, golems, golems. Everybody's stacking until tactical. Then we go do our thing. Please focus golems. Don't forget golems.
Stampeding roar.
Golems, 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 golems. Stacking group positions. Watch the knockback.
Life cocoon.
Watch your step.
That's fine. Traps, clear them. Alright, reset. We had a lot of people die on that.
Anti-magic shell.
Blast, 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 blast. We were low before that blast wave. Why? How long does blast wave do damage for? Do you know?
It's like 15 seconds.
Okay. Do we need a cooldown there to help us stabilize after all of that?
We have one going.
Okay.
Gateway.
To those, by the way, this is something that can help you figure out if you're too close to your buddies when you got embers. For when we're doing that chaotic moment on second tactical, you guys can get closer than you guys already are. Don't get too close. That weak orbital is gonna let you know if you're too close.
Are you talking about the transition, Jess?
Yeah.
No, nobody died.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Yeah. Glor, can you instantly clear those bombs with your bubble, or is it too tight on the first one?
Which one? Oh, I'm doing that. I'm just waiting a second because my bubble might not last long enough, so I wait till the second detonation starts, and then I pop up.
Okay. I see a lot of people still dying to tactical bombs. Be very, very mindful of those. I'll try and call it out. People are running like headless chickens towards your target, and you're just running over bombs every pull.
5, 4.
They have a bad spawn thing. I've literally rolled through 2 of them as they spawned and died.
Yeah.
Anti-magic shell.
Alright, we got beams, plant, knockback.
Tranquility.
And we got beams. And traps get out. Golems, 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 please. Beams stay.
Watch your step.
Waiting for beams. Now we go.
Stampeding lore.
On bombs, watch out.
Thank you,
Stampeding
Lure. Good
Tiger's
call.
Lust. Life cocoon. Divine shield.
Watch the beams. Plant here. Knockback.
Divine hand.
Watch your step.
Traps out. Beams, watch it. New glide and cast. This knockback is your clear.
Anti-magic shell.
Knockback in 5.
Knocking back.
Revival.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
And stacking on gate here. Embers, get out of the group.
Spirit link.
Golems, 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 please. Wait for tactical and gate. I'll call it out. Gate, position yourselves, guys. Boss is on moon. Spread out, do your things. Don't forget golems, 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 please.
Knocking back.
Interrupts, please. Interrupts and fire.
Anti-magic shell. Symbol of hope. Healing tide.
Taunt boss.
Let's keep going here. Watch the beam. Beam first, then knockback. Knockback, this is...
Tranquility.
as soon as these traps spawn. Good. Cass, you gotta clear the one on diamond right now. Or nuke light, either one.
Dead.
Watch your step.
We wait for this.
Taunt boss.
Tactical.
Wind rush.
And we use the knockback here.
Anti-magic shell.
Cool. Let's talk about that. We hadn't lived that. We hadn't lived that. That's another tough point.
That bait.
Yeah,
is,
we weren't doing the bait at all there, so it's fine. He did drop the trap Mythin. No? It's just yeah, that's after the knock, you sure?
Yeah, he 100% dropped the trap right in the center. He didn't drop it on skull.
Nice.
Like I even stayed in the tactical trying to get him to do it.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Cool. We'll figure it out. Let's try and get there again, and we'll see if that's consistent or not.
Yep.
Hey, on the second tactical, when we're shooting the beams to the right side.
Yeah.
So I got sandwiched to the tactical because there was another beam on the left of me, and I didn't want to stack them. If that's the case, can we just notice that the person to the right is kind of standing in bad and just fan over a little bit to the left?
Yeah, voice it out. Worst case scenario. Embers, I need room. You know, like somebody needs to talk. They can't guess that you don't have the room. So if somebody says Embers, I need room, assume that it's the guy that's the furthest to the right that's probably stuck in tactical. There's no other reason for an Ember to call something. The others should have a lot of room. So if that's the case, all three other Embers just slightly edge it to the left. If that's the case as well, the group, try and keep in mind, watch those lines. But if nobody talks about it, nothing's gonna happen. That's too hard to see mid-fight there if you're not the person getting clobbered. Fresh buffs. That was not bad, guys. Just gotta do better on interrupts for golems. We had some bad spawns, so keep that in mind.
to analyze your threshold for pain.
Anti-magic shell.
Adapt to new hazards.
Knocking back.
Watch the knockback.
Tranquility. Healing tide.
Got beams, plant.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
No baiting. Our golems are out. Focus golems, golems. We're planting beams. We're waiting. Now we leave.
Tuned lore. Turtle. Divine shield. Mana tide. Valiant rise.
To extreme temperature.
Oh
Divine him.
no.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Come out.
Rebirth. Life cocoon.
Damn it.
Anti-magic shell.
I didn't get a trap thing.
Yeah, you do. You have one.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize.
Knockback, nuclide, and Jess. Nuclide and Cass. I don't know why I said Jess.
Knocking back. Watch your step.
Traps. We're stacking on gate here. Beams plant out of group.
Revival. Spirit link.
We got golems coming out. Now, focus golems, please, 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 please. Make sure you interrupt these guys.
Watch your step.
Tactical, go.
Healing lore.
Ember spread.
Knocking back.
Watch knockback.
Watch your step.
There's traps, watch it.
Iron bar.
You want me to audible this?
Just keep going in that line, I want to see. Yeah. Knockback and traps.
Knocking back.
Anti-magic shell.
To extreme
I want to.
Wind rush.
Oh,
Watch your step.
to new hazards.
this is bored.
This is awkward.
I was expecting a tomp, then I realized you're dead. I'm like, why do I have 20 stacks? Come on.
Sorry.
I mean, we've totally forgot about lore. Yeah. Wipe it. We gotta heal it then. Though. Tactical. Wait for the traps in 10 seconds. Okay, so they're not happening.
Trying to.
No, they're not happening. Okay, so
They happen
Fun.
right now.
Watch your step.
Failed test subject.
Happens after the, like, right after tactical ends.
Y'all
Okay.
can have
lore,
Glorf
bubble,
tank
and
it
yeah,
bubble it.
yeah. That's sketchy though. I'm wondering.
Make
You
birds do
spell,
it.
Nope.
I could use spell warning and just stand in the tactical. Plant the traps wherever you want.
Yeah, but Mythin could do that too. It doesn't need to be you. Or me. It could be me. After that, where are we going? We're going to purple after that. Do. Purple because we're doing
Gateway.
that, but in reality, if that's being cleared, it doesn't matter if we've got one side or the other. That filled up there because of that. I don't think he'd move enough. Okay, I want to try something sketchy there next time. And it's going to be not doing the bubble in the tactical, but I need to have it a bit earlier. And you guys need to be baiting while I run away with the boss. Golems are coming out anyway, so boss being there doesn't matter. Cool. I'll try something. If I'm alive. I have a problem.
I mean, worst case, I can save AMS and just camp out in the tactical.
You'd be able to, you think? 3?
With purgatory and everything, I should be able to live. I think.
I mean, if we get to that, he'll spell warrior. It's even cleaner. But I want to see something else right now.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Time to analyze your threshold of pain.
Bunch of traps. Bunch of knockback.
Anti-magic shell.
Got beams, plant, and traps. Get out. Got golems, switch to golems, beams, plant. Golems, golems, golems. Watch the bombs.
Stand winning roar. Divine shield. Rallying cry. Tranquility.
Plant, 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 plant. Traps, get out.
Divine him.
Watch your step.
We're healthy, keep it up.
Healing
Watch the
cry.
bombs. There's a bomb. Knockback, cast and incline.
Anti-magic shell.
Knockback in 5. Actually, 5.
Taunt boss. Knocking back.
Tiger's lust.
Watch your step.
Traps out.
Revival.
On gate.
Mana time.
Plant beams.
Rebirth.
Golems, 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 golems. We're leaving now. Golems, please don't forget the interrupts and damage. This is personals.
Ice block.
Traps, get out.
Do you want to get up just me?
Yes.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, we got Laura, yeah.
Spirit link. Cocoon. Anti-magic shell.
Taunt boss. Knocking back.
Notch some back.
Watch your step.
We're going over here. Leave me with the boss.
Okay.
I'll deal with it. Stacking on gate right now, guys. Stacking on gate. Sorry, planting. Really quickly. Oh, I can't because of knock there.
Watch your step. Knocking back.
Actually, I got time. I think we're okay. Knockback.
Tranquility.
Watch your step.
I can't see. Did the skull get filled up?
No.
Where did it
It
spawn?
got filled by a.
Yeah, we
it
trapped over
spawned
here.
It basically spawned where Hurry is right now.
Yeah, me and Hurry is trapped over here. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other two opposite is what I'm wondering.
Says you.
The other two opposite.
Oh, I got. Yeah, we're dead.
I hate that I can't see what I wanted to see.
Watch your step.
It looks like there's only the traps that were there to begin with.
No, there's definitely two that spawn over there. But there was nothing on Skull before we did this. But we cleared the wall. They're probably against the wall. Yeah, I think I'd try AMS there instead, Mythin. AMS and his spell wording.
Watch your step.
Okay. I'll just have to save it, that's all.
Yeah.
Anti-magic shell.
It'll give people an excuse to focus golems.
Watch your step.
We can wipe it.
I love this weak aura.
Which one?
The one that you sent me.
Yeah. Telling you where to
Did
go?
you see what trap we got to?
No.
Next
YOLO?
trap, YOLO.
I'm definitely. This is definitely a bug. for my pets.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to solve that. I have to keep dismissing my pet and bringing them back out.
Yeah.
It keeps getting
Play
stuck.
marksman.
You have pet attack macros into your abilities?
I have assist, and what happens is when you guys are as they're moving the boss, when the first golem is gonna come out, and they're getting ready to move the boss, there's a trap back here where the boss is at. So the pet is behind the boss attacking, but he's right behind the trap. So as the boss gets pulled away, my pets actually stay pinned right in the trap. I don't know why. That's where they're staying, and I have to dismiss them and then bring them back out. If I'm losing DPS, they're gonna have to keep doing that.
Are you
I thought
saying?
it was a one-time thing.
Are you
It's
thinking?
happening to me now. Every pull is happening.
Yeah. Are you saying, Invictus, that if you'd have a macro that kind of attacks his focus for the pet, it negate that kind of thing, or?
I
Or
don't
you're
know
not sure?
this sounds different than a usual issue.
Right.
Yeah. Normally, I'd say so. Like it does help to have pet attack on some abilities just to redirect your pet constantly.
Yeah, I keep mine on assist, because I control his bite ability with a macro. Because Blizz AI doesn't work good, so they suggest you have to macro his bite. Yeah, so
Quits
I
flask,
keep him on
quits
assist.
forts. Quits fort. Thank you. Your flask is gonna expire as well. Quits.
Just getting called out.
Yeah.
5,
Get used to it.
3, 2.
It's gonna be you one day. Knockback. Drop beams, plant,
Anti-magic shell.
and traps out.
Oh, there's my pet. You see them? Look behind. You guys can
Bye
see them
bye.
back there.
Golems, golems, plant.
Dismiss them.
Watch your step.
Alright, we go now.
Watch out for those traps. Both bombs.
Divine shield.
Watch knockback, please interrupt golems.
Divine.
Watch your step.
Traps out.
Rallying cry.
Bomb flew all the way to China, dear.
It's okay, we don't have exit response.
Anti-magic shell.
Knockback coming up, casting mid slide.
Torn cross.
Out for bomb.
We're on gate here.
Too soon, too soon, too soon.
Spirit link.
Really? Why? Oh, traps.
See those traps?
Yeah. That too soon.
That must be a new mechanic.
Reaver.
Golems. I was wondering which tactical to go.
Tiger's lust.
Position, golems, don't forget golems. When traps in the back.
Watch your step.
Watch the traps.
Darkness.
And wipe it. I was wondering what you were talking about. Oh my goodness.
Knocking back. Watch your step.
Alright, just reset this.
Gateway.
Probably because we can't reach, like I personally can't reach the ones that are way the hell on the other side of the arena while we're running away, or after we've gated away from the tactical.
Yeah, they're tough. What we really need to make sure we're doing is interrupting those as much as possible. We're probably not going to kill them though.
Yeah, so I think that makes sense. Like what Mythin's asking, I think is a good idea.
Try it out, Mythin. Pop Slappy on pull. You should have it by then. No harm done in trying a pull without Slappy there. See how it goes.
We need 4.
5, 4,
Woods.
3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold.
Thank you, Velo. Traps.
Knocking back.
Watch knockback.
Tranquility.
We got beams, man.
Anti-magic shell.
Traps.
Light cocoon.
Taunt boss.
Your assistance is required.
Golems. Roaring. We're leaving.
Stand roar. Divine shield. Rally.
Watch knockback.
Divine hit.
Moving. Traps.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch the beams. Knockback. Casting slide.
Taunt boss. Knocking back.
Revival.
Watch your step.
On gate. On gate here. Beams spread.
Spirit link.
We've got golems coming out. Focus golems. Wait for tactical and go.
Watch your step.
Tactical, go.
Manikai.
It's personals.
Knocking back.
Sacrifice.
Watch your step.
Bad spawn. Watch the traps. Watch the traps.
Tiger's lust. Healing tide.
Skull's already covered.
Yep.
Taunt boss.
Just got them covered. Mid side, clear the other one on skull if you can.
Knocking
Light
back.
cocoon.
Watch the knockback.
Tranquility.
Yeah. Good.
Watch your step.
To new hazards. Marked for disposal.
We're baiting on gate right now. Baiting on gate. Bait on gate. Golems coming out. Focus golems. Focusing golems right now. Take the bus. Use this knockback to ride out. Use this knockback to ride out.
Anti-magic shell.
Golems, guys.
Watch your step.
Yeah, that just seems like it's, I don't know, it is so tight. Did we have some bad, bombs spawn there or something?
Yeah, we've
Or
had
traps?
we had a lot of traps that were bad spawns. If we don't control these golems, we're gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle a whole lot. Plus side, that worked. Yeah.
I also felt like the second transition was much cleaner. Like we only had 2 up that we had to really worry about. with the slappy going.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly thought golems were pretty solid up until that point. Which after that point, yeah, they got a little hairy. But how many traps did they really activate? Right, like that's why I was kind of making sure that where we were supposed to run versus where traps spawned, that was either planned or it was a mishap.
So that third transition, we're still trying to figure out traps. Trap timing is off compared to what I had in my notes. So the plan I have right now is off. So we've spent a bit of pulls trying to figure out that part, if I'm being honest. But we're supposed to be baiting on the gate and use the pushback to get out of there. That being said, the boss is far. He's out of range for melee. Melee, did you have golems to hit? Like, I know boss was out of range, but did you still... Were you hindered by that fact or not? I think it does, Mythin, too. I just don't know what it is right now.
The only thing I can suggest is you still have two people holding, like, disarms, don't you, at that point?
I do.
It would have to basically be a redo of what we just did with the 5th trap. So basically, he's going to drop the trap in the center point and another spot. We're just going to have to disarm those right away and then pick up new parts off the golems.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I could suggest.
I'd like to see... I'd like to see a spawn on diamond. I want to see where that spawns them. If you do it, I think I know where it'll go. I think it'll go.
Should go to where skull.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna go around the wall and it's gonna skip skull. I think it's gonna do.
No, I mean like.
I think it's gonna do this.
Like if you look at slide 15, it'll do skull 7 and the one to
yes,
the
but
left of it.
17 does. If I have diamond, it does 8, which is what I just marked. But skull is taken. I don't think this is gonna populate on that, but that's fine. I want to see diamond just to confirm that theory. We'll come back to filling that spot later. Worst case scenario. So do the transition, use the knockback. Probably have the boss on gate when it's coming, and you have to be here with the boss on diamond, or else you're gonna get hit by tactical.
The only other thing I can suggest is, so you're gonna have the drop on moon. We skip X and go right to skull. Get the trap spawn here, then go to gate.
We could do that. That should probably spawn the both here, and then we use the. Yeah, let's try that. I'm okay with that. I like that.
Because it'll still leave us with this.
And we can use
then
that later.
The diamond, you can use that. Like we'll get the diamond drop, then we can come over here and get the X drop.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. We can probably still do diamond and square, and it'll fill up X at some point. But let's start by figuring out that third one. I think moon into skull is good.
Can I get cookies, please?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Anti-magic shells.
Adapt to new hazards.
Knockback. Now beams, plant. Get out. Got golems coming. Let the beams happen. Golems. Watch the bombs as well. Get Ash up.
Rebirth.
Traps, get out. Beams, plant.
Divine hit. Anti-magic shell.
Cast and nuclide, next knockback.
Tuned boss. Knocking back.
Resilience to extreme temperatures.
Revival.
Tuned boss. Watch your step.
Traps out. We're on gate.
Iron bark.
Sorry, plant bombs, plant beams. Golems are coming out, guys. Golems, focus golems.
Mana tide.
Push. Tactical, go. This is personals, personals. Watch your position.
Turtle. Light fluid. Anti-magic shell. Ice block.
Too early, good. Glor, you're with him. You're going to skull here, you're going to skull. I guess you're not going to skull, but that'll do.
Not skull.
Divine shield.
Yeah, you are. Smart ass. Nuke like you're the one on diamond for the sake of it. Alright, we're baiting on the gate now after these traps.
Anti-magic shell.
I definitely want it horizontal if ever that happens.
Symbol of hope.
But that fills up the hole like we want to. We ride this. There's golems coming out. We've got to be careful for bombs. Beams. Plant. Watch it. Knockback happens right at the same time.
Watch your step. Knocking back.
Good. And we're safe here. We're doing golems, 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 golems. Got traps spawning. Clear those instantly.
I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's okay. Lord didn't help you out.
He doesn't like me.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I thought I called it out. I wasn't paying attention after that. I wipe it. Yep.
Another with your meager capabilities. This was the only.
That spawned where we wanted it to, though. So if we have a proper skull, it should fill up the void we're trying to play with.
Get backs, go right to skull, and we'll leave X open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gateway.
I've also noticed that I'm slipping up around or after the 2-minute mark. I'm not getting another curse out, which probably isn't helping you guys live.
It's definitely
so I'll
not.
focus on that.
Yeah. If I not for tonight, but if you can find a weak aura that just pops you every time it drops, that'd be great.
Will do. Yeah. Sweet. Well, I'll bug you for it after then.
What's that?
Bullark, you need to repair.
I just did. Hwitz and Myrtle got a repair, actually.
You trying to outdo Hwitz the 18%?
Yeah. Can I get AI, please? Thank you.
Five, 4.
But it definitely makes a difference, Invictus.
Time to analyze your threshold.
Traps.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch the traps. And stacking. Golems, 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 golems. Lines plant. We're waiting. Tactical go. Don't forget in traps, guys. Don't let them cast. Don't let them cast. Knock back. Watch it.
Divine him.
Traps get out. Beams plant.
Anti-magic shell.
Cast a nuke lead. You are knocked back.
Tranquility. Revival.
Haunted. Traps up. We're baiting on gate here. Bombs out.
Spirit link.
And golems are out, guys. Focus golems. Oh, what the?
Mana tide.
Golems go. Watch the beams. Knockback.
Turtle.
Traps, watch it.
Iron bar. Wind rush.
Beams, plant. We gotta wait for beams to happen before you drag it though.
To be honest, I probably could have got there a lot sooner.
I'd wait. There's no rush.
Anti-magic shell.
Knockback, watch it.
Do you want someone to clear that trap in the middle of nowhere?
Might as well. But it'd be sorry, beams, stack it up. Res. Baiting on gate right now. We're using knockback. Beams first, knockback after. Knockback, knockback. Use it, use it. Interrupts, interrupts, interrupts. No traps in the bad spot, for sure. Okay, so let's see. I don't even know what the timer is. Okay.
Darkness. Sacrifice.
Glore, never mind. Knockback?
It should go to X here.
Iron bar. Divine him.
Want me one of the clearance?
See what you mean. Yeah. Beams, plant. Golem spawn. These traps are late. No, using the knockback.
Anti-magic shell.
Did we only get one set through that? No, we
No,
got a
that-
bad spot. We got
it
a bad
spawned.
spawn. And then we did
And that
diamond.
last trap was like during the first tactical. Like right at the end there. I stayed in the tactical, waited for the trap to spawn and ran.
Right, no, but my so we got one right after tactical. That first one after tactical, it was kind of in a random spot, or was it on diamond? Random spot, and we cleared it, right?
Yeah.
Gateway.
So it's
Then we
only
went
two
diamond.
sets, and this next set of trap is a bit tighter. But and so we do
But
skull.
I'm thinking
Skull spawns
I'm
it.
thinking sorry, go ahead.
Skull spawns it in the right spot there. That means we got nothing on X. When are they clearing this? They're clearing it after. That should be open. We should have a run. If we have a random spawn, ideally, I think ideally we have a random spawn where we only clear one. Like, if you can get your random spawn here, I know it's
What
not.
I'm thinking is, after diamond here, we still go to square, because it should still spawn either right on X.
We don't
or
have another
it'll
set
get
after diamond.
these
We
two.
have tactical first. So we
Do you not want to?
So
the only reason I was thinking you keep tactical on square is that first tactical, like you're almost out of it already if we spawn it on this side, right at square, because it spawned it right after the first tactical went out. So if I can hold it like here, and then move to X, I guess, towards X, if that makes sense.
kind of does. I want to see another poll. I'm not sure. So after moon, kind of give it a moment. No rush going to skull. Wait for the beam, and then you can go. Josh, are you good? Yeah, cool. Sorry guys, adjusting the plan because apparently my timers were off, but I'll make an adjustment for Thursday.
4, 3, 2.
Time to analyze your threshold for failure. Can you adapt to new hazards?
Watch the knockback.
Anti-magic shell.
Plant.
Watch your step. Tranquility.
Traps out.
Taunt boss.
And golems are up. Focus golems. Golem.
Watch your step.
Watch the bombs.
Tiger's lust. Stampeding divine roar. Shield. Stampeding roar. I'm out of range.
Watch the knockback.
Divine hit. Watch your step.
Watch the traps.
Mana life cocoon. Darkness.
Beams. Cats, you get yours.
Anti-magic shell.
Good. Knockback coming up. Cast new slide.
Taunt boss. Knocking down. Revival. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
On gate here. Watch the beams. Beams out.
Spirit link.
Get them up. Oh, both of them are dead. Nice. It's unfortunate. Tactical, go. Watch the knockback here.
Healing tide. Ring of peace. Watch your step.
Watch the traps. Just keep going.
Marked for disposal.
Anti-magic shell.
Try and be on gate. We're about to bait golems after this knockback. On gate. Watch these embers. Away from gate embers. They're going on boss. Try and big heals on Mythin. And we're baiting. Golems are coming out. Keep the heals on Mythin. Got a random set.
Sacrifice divine shield.
Watch your step.
Should prove terminable. Another failed test.
Knocking back.
Your resilience
Life
to
cocoon.
extreme temperatures.
Wherever this spawns, making sure it's past the
Tranquility.
middle.
Watch your anti-magic shell.
Okay, so it should work. That should do that. Okay, wipe it.
Marked for disposal.
Yeah, I think if you leave as soon as he throws tactical, you'll make it to diamond. You can kind of position him there.
You should be able to, yeah.
I just kind of fat finger panicked all my cooldowns and stood in the same spot.
Gateway.
I saw the stacks at 20. I was like, yep, this is it.
Yeah. We're doing better with golems. We had one slip that spawned something. Gotta make sure we keep those interrupts up.
There
Bombs.
shouldn't be people that are lower than me. Like, not that much. Just saying. That's a pretty big gap on some of the DPS. Ads needs to be first.
Yeah. Heat up Sin and Skyry. It feels like some people aren't even turning to ads, so just keep that in mind. I mean, Jesme was dead, but others.
No, I just mean in general. Like, my pet's chasing everyone, so I should not be above a bunch of people. I don't do damage unless my pet's on them.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain. Can you adapt to new hazards?
I don't want to talk about it, Ash.
Tranquility. Anti-magic shell.
I didn't say anything?
I know. I thought you
heard your mind.
What the hell?
Did I rip off of you and he moved?
I don't know.
Life is sacrifice.
Watch your step.
Golems. And we're running.
Stampeding roar. Stampeding roar. Divine shield. Rallying cry.
Your resilience to extreme temperatures.
Watch your step.
Traps out.
Divine hill.
We're still in a good position.
Another failed test subject.
Let's just wipe it.
Another failed test subject.
I'll stay closer.
Knocking back.
Resilience to extreme temperatures. With your meager capabilities.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really hit him until I get to the pillar. Like at the knockback, I barely touch him.
Right.
My only threat is the trinket hit on the start.
No, Ash, I wasted my rally on Bull for some reason.
I saw that. I was wondering about that. I was like, did something happen there?
We were in trouble, guys, okay?
Res did not reach me, by the way.
I'll get you.
I'm currently floor tanking in the corner.
There we go.
Tiger's Lust.
Alright guys, for a pull or 2 or 3, depending on what we can do, I don't care about the damage on the boss. I care about positioning. I care about traps. I care about adds. I don't want to see a single trap spawn in the next 3 pulls of the night. I want to see them die quickly, and I want us to rejoice about it. Whit's Fort. The boss can be at 80% when we die, and if we're 4 minutes in and all golems are spawned and dead and no traps, I'll be happy.
5, 4,
Fair enough.
2.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain. And you adapt to new hazards.
Watch the knockback.
Tranquility.
Watch the beams.
Tuned burst. Anti-magic shell. Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Traps. Beam stay. Golems, golems, golems.
Watch your step. Stampeding roar. Divine shield. Ring of peace.
To extreme temperature.
Watch your step.
Traps out.
New hazards.
Job on the first set.
Light cocoon. Divine him.
New fighting cast. Knockback.
Tuned burst. Mana tide. Anti-magic shell. Knocking back.
To extreme temperature.
Revival. Watch your step.
Traps out. Wrong gate here.
Spirit link.
Golems, golems, golems. We're baiting.
Your assistance is required.
Watch your step. Tiger's Lust.
On moon. Boss on moon. Watch the knockback.
Test subject.
Watch your step.
Good. Watch the traps.
Anti-magic shell.
Glorf Bulwark is
Tiger's
dead.
Lust.
Marked for disposal.
Get me up.
Rebirth.
Watch the beams.
Knocking back.
To extreme temperature.
Watch the knockback. No, come back.
Watch your step.
Close enough.
Hazards.
Darkness.
For disposal.
Alright, it's worth it.
Dog went off.
Ah, Laura was dead. We didn't even. Alright, well, no trap spawn. We got that going. Now let's try doing no trap spawning while staying alive. And myself included. Leave the first time the boss is on me a bit more. You gotta, or that's probably a curse thing though.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were at 11 stacks there. It doesn't make sense. I think he dropped curse.
Part of that was I was late on the AMS.
Gateway.
No, I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
You're
think
talking
I
about the
did
boss
first.
stacks. The AMS gets rid of the stacks. It prevents them. That's why I'm so low most of the time.
Ah.
I'm cheating.
Yeah, cool. Invictus didn't seem to disagree with the fact that it dropped, but
I'm fairly positive I missed it in that opening.
Nah.
it's all Mythin's fault.
I'm just terrible.
Yeah. Sin. Alright, again. No golems. Fort. Quits. Golems, 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 golems.
2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for
Watch the traps. Watch the knockback.
Shell. Tranquility.
Watch the beams. And traps.
Tuned boss.
Golems. Focus golems.
Watch your step.
Stampeding Lord.
Golems, please. Make sure they drop. No interrupt.
Stampeding Lord.
Nothing back.
Divine light cocoon.
Watch your step.
Traps out. Good job on first set golems.
Sacrifice.
Beams.
Anti-magic shell.
We got knockback, cast, and nude light. Knockback, watch it.
Watch your step.
Revival.
We're stacking on the gate here. Spread these out. We got golems coming out. Golems coming out.
Stampeding Lord. Mana time.
Focus golems.
Watch your step.
Tactical go. In position here. This is personals, don't forget.
Tiger's Lust. Darkness. Healing Tide.
Watch your step.
Traps, traps, traps. Just one in the back. Good, good interrupt.
Tiger's Lust. Iron Bark.
Tuned boss.
Watch the beams. Use this knockback, cast, and nuke light to go clear over at moon, over at diamond, the new traps that are spawning now.
Watch your step.
Traps out,
Sacrifice.
planting, beams, and we're baiting on gate right now. Baiting on gate. We're all gonna be using this knockback to get out of tactical. Beams will happen first. Beams will happen first. Do not freak out.
Light cocoon.
Watch your step.
Anti-magic shell.
Knockback. Good.
Watch your step.
Go up those ads.
Fine. Ice block.
Beams, watch it. Got two traps in the middle, Jasmine lore. Get a quits up. Get a healer out.
Rebirth.
Nothing back.
Knockback.
Watch your step. Tuned boss.
Divine shield.
Tuned boss.
And we've got gate coming up.
Anti-magic
We're
shell.
baiting on
Revival.
gate right now. And we're using knockback to get out here.
Watch your step. Nothing back. Watch your step.
Attack beams, good.
Mana tide.
I'm interrupted.
Ring of peace.
Golems are free casting.
Nothing back.
Watch the knockback. Watch the trap spawning.
Healing tide.
Gaunt boss.
Bring it to the distance.
Range 5.
All right. Good raid night. I think we did a lot of progress on trying to figure out that first part. We're really doing well on the first transition, the second transition. We definitely have to clean up the third transition and what happens there. The move of Slappy is definitely helping, I think. And I need to figure out the spawn placement with these different timings. So I'll have that ready for Thursday. Good stuff, guys. See you guys on Thursday. Thanks for coming. And see you around. Yeah.
GG, everyone.
GG.
My pet pack get taking a different route. Change.
You're cutting out. I think your mic is not in front of your mouth, so we didn't hear all
No,
that.
I'm saying I figured out my pet.
His mic sounds like he threw it in the garage.
Yeah, I was getting ready to, but then I said, let me switch sides of where I was standing, and then my pets actually started taking a different path. So they never got stuck again after that. So that worked out.
Nice.
Is there a beam into knockback there as well, Ash? I don't think.
No, so what happens on that one? That's when we're riding backwards.
Yeah.
And if the traps are clear, we can do the same thing where we have the people with the beams on the right side instead of everybody getting cornered and instantly nuked.
Right. I
was noticing that everybody kind of groups up really hard on that one. But if we have those traps clear on that transition over like we did that last pull, we can do it again.
Right.
And I think that'll be much cleaner.
Yeah, I think we may have something. And on that last one, I'm not
because that was at the, like it says, it was like 3 minutes 30 seconds, I think.
And we still need to spawn the bad traps though. Clear those, but we don't have. We're gonna have to use the golems we already were killing.
Alright, I got a curse of weakness. Weak or up.
Nice. I have to figure it out because spawning bad traps there, if we clear too much stuff before that, we won't have parts ready for it. I don't know. There may be a spot where we can spawn them that doesn't hurt us as much. I'm gonna have to figure that part out. I don't know why. I'm mad. I don't know why I'm looking at a kill and they have a totally different timing than we are having tonight.
When was the kill?
After nerf.
Oh, okay.
I'll figure it out. All right, off to figure it out, Len. Have a good one, guys.
Hey,
Yep. Cool.
So on those last poll, I mean, I was trying to keep uptime on the ads, and I just felt myself running all over the place for them. Looking at the logs, the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard for melee to focus ads. Like it's, if you look at the damage differences, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Biggest problem is we don't have as much range as most, I guess.
We have 7,
I don't know.
2, 3.
I don't know how the hell Furnius does it.
4,
Furnius,
5, 6, 7. We have 6.5.
Furnius is not melee. I swear he's ranged.
In Verds?
No, if you look at the last poll.
If you look at the last poll, Verge did 8k more than.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the first 2 minutes.
I only see the whole pool, and Birds is like way ahead.
On golems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his damage came in the back end after 3-minute mark. If you look at the first 2 sets of golems, like, yeah, Furnius is way up there. I think maybe Furnius died at some point.
Yeah, maybe. I see what you
He's
mean.
also hyper mobile too.
Yeah. So are you saying you want to sit for me to bring it in range?
No, I'm just
No.
saying.
No, I'm kidding. No, I know what you mean though.
We just need 20 Death Knights.
It doesn't matter past 50%.
Oh, that's true. But
Honestly, this fight is a
But
2 Death Knight
if you
fight.
get a good on, if you get a good on Holy, it's a lifesaver.
honestly, Peppers would actually be really good for this fight if she would be running a Mythic Plus build, because it would do you run lower cooldown on Touch of Death. It wouldn't be up for every ad set, but like probably every other ad set. But Touch of Death cleaves 4 targets, and you can cast it twice within 5 seconds. It
Right.
would nuke
That's pretty big, yeah.
the ads because it's based off of her health percentage. So if she hits it when it first comes up and it pushes them under around 500k, the next, like the second Touch of Death would do 500k to 4 targets.
Could be good.
I assume they would have to be stacked though, no?
Yeah, so they would have to be within range. So like even if it's still worth it, even if there's 2 ads close by, because that's still 1,000,000 damage. Like, I mean, like perspectively thinking, it'll kill anything that's under her health percent or like her health total.
Yeah, because 1,000,000 damage is more than what she did on the last pull entirely.
Because there was times that I was running around touching deathing stuff that was under about 550,000.
So what you're saying is we need a brewmaster.
No, because Brewmasters doesn't cleave. It's only available for Windwalker.
Oh.
What we need is
So
a
what you're saying
competent
is we need an unholy DK.
Yeah.
Honestly, just a second slappy would be huge.
It would. It definitely helps the fight.
Because you can hit every one of them then.
Yeah. I think the second one's in Zone control right now. A lot more than it used to be. I think moving that was a good move. We'll just...
Everybody saves Beacon for ads.
Well, when do this? There's the third set spawns at 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's every minute and a half, so I can't slappy on pull. I have to hold it.
You can't slap beyond pull for the second set?
No. I have to hold it because it's a 2-minute cooldown.
Oh, damn. That's a sad hold.
It sucks, but it is what it is. I'd rather kill him.
Oh, no, for sure.
It made a huge difference, like immediately.
I did slappy on pull the first time when we moved it, and I was like, oh, what? This is not going to help. I have nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out for that third one, and that fourth one you'll have slappy.
Yeah, so I can either get odds or evens. Like, we just need an unholy DK, a good one.
Right.
I vote Jesme.
Barking up the wrong tree there.
Yep.
Tried it and I failed.
And I failed, he says.
I really like Unholy DK, but I don't feel like gearing another character this late into the patch.
No,
I hate unholy DK.
Really? I think it's so much fun.
Oh, it's awful. It's the worst spec.
Their opener is so fun.
Murgle
Screw it up at all.
Murgle
Their
switched over
gameplay
to
loop is terrible.
I didn't notice, but Murgle switched over to Destro.
Yeah, Destro is so good on this fight.
Yeah, he can what is it? The Havoc.
You can
those
Havoc.
ads.
Yep. You take the 2, like, Havoc on a far ad, and just pump Chaos Bolts into a close one.
Yeah, it'll nuke him.
You know how to play do you know how to play Destro?
Yeah.
That's what I used to play.
No, I'm talking to Invictus.
I played in keys. I'm not really practiced
Right.
in raid, but I could brush up on it. Yeah.
No
I
pressure.
mean, I know a guy that used to play Warlock.
Yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
Yeah, I
He
don't know.
sucked. We got rid of him. All
He
that guy did
became,
was whine and complain when we had to drop gates on Senarth. He sucked.
I don't recall Egg Juice complaining.
He became his tyrant.
Pretty much.
He even gets the weapon transmogs.
Speaking of, I need to get an Ashkender for my Warlock.
Right.
You'd make Jasmine so sad.
That's kind of why I want to do it.
You mean this? I never even checked that war. Oh, look at that. It is a pretty transmog.
Did you get it? Oh no, you have the normal version.
I do.
Yeah, I have that already.
Oh, you have the normal? I thought you didn't have it,
Yeah.
period.
No, I got it in the pug because it never drops in our raid.
I didn't know you had the normal version.
Yeah. The heroic version is good. It outsims 447. Only when you're hitting a humanoid boss, so Rashok and Sark. Outside of that, it doesn't do as much damage.
Right. Oh well.
It's really the trinket that I'm after. That one.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night, but
Yep.
I'll catch you guys tomorrow or Thursday for sure.
Yeah, have a good one.
Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah, my damage on ads sucks. Even when I focus them, it's just I don't know. I gotta check logs and see what other arms warriors are doing on ads.
Right.
Because like my damage, like I'm trying to do the ads and I just feel like I can't do anything to them. Well, that and I die early too because I keep getting knocked back in puddles. I gotta be better with that.
What are you doing? Like, why are you? Is it
Just
because
positioning.
is it because you're trying to put the beams away into a bad direction and then there's a knockback you didn't see coming?
Most of the time, yes. Or during the second tactical, I'm getting the beam and I'm positioning myself over by moon or diamond. But I'm like right on the edge, and then I'm trying to avoid the other beams, and then I forget that there's a knockback there, so I get hit and I get too many stacks. So when I survive that, then I position myself to disarm the next set of traps.
Right.
And I'm trying to get out of the range, but
you're in range all the time.
For whatever reason, I also end up getting the beam too. So that I'm like sitting there like taking the dot, plus I accidentally get hit by the trap, and I'm like, okay, I'm dead. So it's just positioning that I'm getting used to. That's all.
I think the trick for that set of traps, because you can activate it like from the middle of the next trap over. I'd probably use the lane between the traps that already exist and the traps that are spawning, and just wait there until it's
Yeah,
spawned.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay,
That's
you're
what I'm doing.
still-
I'm sitting. I'm kind of sitting back, like obviously at the edge of the boss's melee hitbox.
Yeah.
And then I don't follow when you drag the boss, which, to be honest, actually I should really be on the other side, so that way, when you guys are pulling the boss away, I can still hit the boss for a few more seconds before he's like out of range.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just getting used to that piece of it.
Yeah.
For a while I was dying, and then like the only time I lived, well, I disarmed the trap and I lived. I'm like, yes, I lived. and then I get hit by somebody's beam.
Yeah, because boss was moving maybe or something.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the boss was in a new position and the beams went out, and then they're sitting there. They're thinking that they're great, they could get in a good position.
Yeah.
But then way in the back, you see me disarming the thing, and I get hit.
Something that I do whenever I notice the boss is moving, I don't know if other people with beams do it, but to try to keep my beam in the same position,
I move with
I
the
move
boss.
with the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I notice there are a lot of people that stand still. I think they're afraid to move, but I think it's harder to just stand there because then you get overlap.
If I'm
I usually try to wait until beams are about to go and then move the boss a bunch.
Clone plan. Let's go back to the drawing board.
I like how many pages you got for that, by the way.
Oh my goodness, when he sent it to me, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm at work on my phone, he sends it to me, I'm like, 21 pages? I can't do this right now.
I had to get that jab in early in because you didn't tell me that Witch was back this week. So I had to go through and rechange the note.
Sorry, he was just away for his birthday the other night.
Are we without Wonkus and... I know Exto's gone, but is Wonkus, like, out for a while, or...?
Yeah, I'm gonna post that tomorrow. I didn't want to do it before raid tonight because I had something else I needed to post, but Wonkus is out indefinitely.
Oh.
He's got some stuff going on he needs to take care of, so.
Oh, it's a good tier to drop playing Warlock.
Exto's a big piece for ad damage though, because Exto's really good. He does really well on the ads.
Yeah. Especially now that we're telling him, like, just turn and kill it instead of waiting for the group up.
Yeah, it'd be
He'll
even
love
better.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching
See, they
another.
shouldn't have nerfed Shadow Priestess because of augment evokers, because Exo would be even better on ads.
What about Jess?
No, I'm just watching other arms warriors and how they're handling ads.
Right.
They're actually just, I think what they're doing is that they're just sitting on boss and just cleaving whenever they get pulled in. They're not like going out chasing them.
Mm-hmm.
I think all melee are actually doing that. Like I don't on this video video replay.
I've
and
seen melee
Camp Block.
chase, but not often.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get the kill.
Well, yeah, but probably think the problem is that we're losing so much uptime on boss that even if we get all the ads, it doesn't matter. We're gonna end up gonna run out of space.
If shit spawns, we're gonna run out of space.
It just depends. Do you want to wipe at 6 minutes or do you want to wipe at 3 because you have no space?
Missing.
Yo.
I think Josh needs you to upgrade something. Oh, wait, yeah. I think he needs you to upgrade something.
Aw, jeez. Hang on, let me log back in. I'll do that, then I'll go to bed.
So are there basically two